At Ultra Cooker, we've just tested the Ninja Combi, and in this video, we'll tell you what we honestly think about it. And if you're interested in this product, we've included a link to the best price just below this video. This multi-cooker looks like a mini oven, and it's quite imposing with its dimensions of 40 by 38 by 31 centimeters. This gives it an impressive total capacity of 12.5 liters, but it does take up quite a bit of space in the kitchen. During our tests, we found it to be very stable, thanks in particular to its shape and weight of 10.5 kilograms. A lever on the top allows you to switch from Combi cooker mode to air fry mode. Buttons then allow you to select the exact mode, temperature, and cooking time. Another button turns on a small light so you can see better through the glass. All the buttons are responsive and intuitive to use. Thanks to the integrated panel, it's easy to know which position to set the lever to for each cooking mode. The accessories included with this multi-cooker are a baking tray, a cook and crisp tray, and a baking dish. There's also an instruction booklet with sample recipes and a cooking chart for each mode. In terms of maintenance, the dish, tray, and plate are dishwasher safe. So much for the design and maintenance. Now let's move on to the features and performance. The Ninja Combi offers a choice of two main uses, Combi cooker and air fry. In Combi cooker mode, it can combine different types of cooking, thanks to various programs. Combi meals for cooking complete meals, Combi crisp for foods that are crispy on the outside and juicy on the inside, and Combi bake for well-risen preparations. There are also steam, rice, and proof programs. In air fry mode, it offers access to programs for gratinating, air frying, baking, reheating, sautéing, and simmering. In total, this multi-cooker has 12 cooking modes. The Combi's flagship program is clearly Combi Meals, which allows you to compose a complete meal including vegetables, pasta or rice, and meat or fish. By placing all the ingredients in at once on different levels, you can theoretically prepare a dish in 15 minutes, not including preheating time. Inside the Combi, place the starchy foods in the lower cooking tray with the recommended amount of water. The protein should be placed on the baking tray in the upper position. It is the protein that determines the cooking time for the whole dish. Our only regret is the lack of a delayed start function, which would have been useful given that the multi-cooker can prepare meals without any intervention. However, the appliance does have an automatic keep warm function with certain modes. To test the performance of the air fryer mode, we first set the lever to air fry, then selected the same mode. We placed the rack in the lower position in the bowl to cook 12 chicken nuggets for 10 minutes at 200 degrees Celsius. Without shaking, we obtained delicious golden and very crispy nuggets. It is rare to achieve such results, even with an exclusive air fryer appliance. We just regret that there is no automatic preheating time in this mode, because as the brand recommends preheating for 5 minutes, you have to add this time yourself to the total cooking time. To cook 300 grams of fries, we stayed in air fry mode, this time at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 minutes. After that, the fries looked good and seemed cooked, but not golden enough for our taste, and we added an extra 2 minutes of cooking time and the result was better. However, the cooking was not completely even. The fries in the center were less cooked than those along the sides. We therefore recommend stirring them halfway through cooking to ensure more even cooking. Next, we switched to Combi Meals mode. We cooked chicken fillets on the top baking tray and rice with peppers on the bottom. We followed the manufacturer's recommendations and cooked for 18 minutes. First, there was a 6-minute preheat, then the cooking started. In the end, we got a complete, well-cooked and tasty dish, and we could even have stuck to 15 minutes. The brand, therefore, keeps its promise in terms of cooking speed. Finally, to evaluate the usefulness of the Combi Crisp mode, we prepared a frozen chicken leg at 205 degrees Celsius. We first added 240 milliliters of water to the tank, then inserted the rack with the meat. After 15 minutes of cooking, the chicken was juicy on the inside, slightly browned, but not yet crispy or cooked through. After an additional 5 minutes, the crust was good and the chicken was tender. This is extremely fast cooking for a frozen chicken thigh. Thanks to its mini oven-like design, the Combi allows you to see the different foods through the glass window. This makes it easy to check the cooking progress. We found it very pleasant and easy to use. The temperature on the surface of the appliance did not rise above 45 degrees Celsius. It is therefore quite safe if you have children. Note also that although the Combi is not noisy when in operation, its audible signals are very loud. They can therefore be heard from a neighboring room, even with the door closed. And that's it for our test results. So, to sum it all up, the positive points of the Ninja Combi are its 12 cooking modes, including air fry, its very practical quick meal concept, Its excellent cooking performance, its easy maintenance, and its built-in window and light, which are useful for monitoring cooking. As for the negatives, its rather bulky design, and the lack of a delay start function. As a reminder, you will find the link to this product with its best price just below the video. And if you like honest reviews of multi-cookers, don't hesitate to subscribe.